Oh no, not a government shutdown. What about the cotton trees?
It's a disgusting video, and we're going to continue to make clear bigotry will get you nowhere. We are fighting to protect the health care of the American people in the...
Ask me, do I care if the government shuts down? The best thing could happen to the American people is the government to shut down. Because here's the kicker. Only non-essential workers are going to technically stop working. My argument is that every time a government shut down, or when they was having COVID, they kept talking about non-essential workers. I got a question. Why do we keep hiring back the non-essential workers since they're not essential? This is like you saying I'm going to keep non-essential trash in my house. It makes no sense to me. But here's the kicker. 75, this may be the best thing ever happened to the American people. Back in, I think it was February, the OPM, which is the Office of Personnel Management, under President Trump, they offered these federal workers, aka communists, a package deal so they can check out. 75,000 of them. 75,000 was going to quit. See, that's a good thing. That's less communists. Because 99.9% of all government workers are communists any damn way. Here's another kicker. This time, if it shuts down, another 100,000 communists will lose their job. Now, I know what some of you are going to say. Oh, it's good people and stuff. Oh, it's a few good people. But, hey, the rest of us got to get out here and work and struggle and do what we need to do in order to make ends meet. They got these fancy retirement programs for non-essential jobs in the first damn place. How is that fair to the American people? The job of the elected officials is to be smart with our money. Yes, this is my ugly ass wife. And if I do a government shutdown, I'm gonna have to stay at home and look at her. Well, Chucky, we can do more smooching and kissing if there's a government shutdown, 'cause I know you like all of this.
Do Democrats want to prioritize the health care of illegal aliens over a government shutdown? Because if the government does shut down, American
Excuse
employees are going to
me,
be furloughed.
stop it right there. We're not prioritizing. What we're doing is saying simply we want to keep the government open and we want to work with the Republicans and have a bipartisan agreement to keep this government open, and health care is at the top of our agenda.
But aren't Democrats demanding health care for illegal aliens?
Democrats are demanding health care for everybody.
And I don't think it's very smart to take our damn money and give it to a bunch of non-essential workers, which is technically nothing but a bunch of communists. Everything the government gets involved in, they screw up something. The main problem with the government is that, the country is that the government is too bloated any damn way. So I don't really care. There's a bunch of people that lost their job and they had all these package deals and working from home, not working in the first damn place. So I don't really want to hear it. I don't have no sympathy whatsoever. You should have closed it down a long time ago. I don't know what you're waiting on. Quit threatening me you're going to do it and just do it. Be like Nike. Get so sick of these left-wing nut jobs. They thought they was going to be able to strong arm something. I want you to shut down. I've been saying it on every shutdown. I said, please do it.
Of an unprecedented Republican assault.
Too many damn government workers anyway. Bunch of fat cats setting up, drawing money and they ain't even doing their job. Have you ever had to deal with government workers?
We could be headed for a government shutdown. I see that as an opportunity for President Trump to take command of spending. What do you say to that?
I completely agree. Let's understand the reason why there's a pending government shutdown is because Chuck Schumer wants more money going to aliens. He wants a wide open border. He wants to give almost $500 million to nonprofit TV networks, something that we don't need if you need right now in today's America. There's entertainment and information all over the place.
They're by far some of the laziest people. I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying. It's a fact. If it was your money, it is your money. But maybe you don't realize that it's your money they're wasting. That's why we're in debt right now. The freaking government is too freaking big. All of these regulations and everything else need to lay off a bunch of more government workers. Some of those, quote, the essential ones, which is really not essential anyway. Lay off some of them office workers sitting around playing on the internet, posting on their Twitter account, on their TikTok account, Facebook and YouTube. Take them off there too. I bet you a bunch of government workers actually got a second job working for some of these social media platforms. They keep banning people for no reason, talking about community standards and everything else. This is actually, it's a good way to drain the swamp. Firing or laying off, whatever you want to call it, as long as they don't come back to work. Call it what you want to. Call it a permanent vacation for all I care. But the best thing can happen is that we lay off a bunch of communists who hate the American people in the first place. Every time I look around, some government employee running their pie hole about something ain't got nothing to do with them. These bunch of elites. So I'm looking forward to the shutdown. No, I'm not saying. Hell no. We need to shut down the government. We need to lay off a lot more. If we can get 100,000, that'll be 175,000. We still got about 500,000 or 600,000. We still need to lay off. The government is too freaking big. Every city, every state has a bunch of non-essential workers that they're calling essential. They're not essential. Try to go down there and get something done with one of these government workers. That's few and far between. Get the ones who's really doing some work, fire the rest of them. Give some incentives on productivity, like you have to do, give out bonuses or whatever. Do that right there, make them do that freaking job. I don't care if the government sit down. I'm sick of people like Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi and a bunch of them Republicans too. Every time I look around, every year is a new shutdown. We got money to send to every country. We got money to fund these illegals. We got to give them essential hospital care, schooling, and everything else. We're paying for their welfare. The whole shutdown is technically about the illegals anyway. They want the illegals to keep getting free health care.